Let's see how this goes. Just want to try out this new game. It looked amazing. But I know it's also not a very
Another day has
exciting
arrived.
game.
I'd best get my water before going to work.
I may need to get to the neighboring tower in the future, but I know the other builders keep the entrance to the bridge locked. I saw a key on the table at the top of our tower a few weeks ago before I went to get more building supplies. I haven't been up there in a few days, so I'll need to check if it unlocks the bridge door. If the other towers ever become vacant, I might need to get across, so I'll have to keep this in mind. Hey, a bucket of water.
Construction on the last tower stopped weeks ago. I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now. I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off. I'll need to travel across the other two towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what this game has in store. Oh, it looks so nice. Like, what's gonna happen if I go down here? Oh, I can't. Just at the top. For months we've been building faster than ever. Yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level, the clouds raise higher and higher. I could have sworn we were close to them decades ago, but we're still not done. I only hope that we're getting close. There's so much. I mean, this game just looks beautiful. Like, how can you look at this? Not like. Okay. I can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know others have been building much longer, and now I wish our grandparents had taken this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago, they decided things were getting dangerous, but they didn't see. But why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago? Or even longer? I'm still glad they started building. I just wish we had seen this coming.
It's been quite some time since I was on the second tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. it stands empty.
I guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come this soon. Yesterday we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. We could only assume they've stolen the supplies for themselves, ran out of water and food sources, or simply died. If we don't get into the clouds soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of the neighboring towers. That doesn't sound good. Dear Diary, wouldn't it be ironic if it rained now, after decades of building? Now would be the perfect time, since we've just started rationing our supplies more. I have a good feeling about things. I know I've never seen rain myself, but grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles, the desert and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday. We just need to survive until then.
Installed a rope cart on this level to get to the third tower.
Yeah, I see that.
I should be able to use it to get across.
Let's get that over here. I tried to be reasonable. I tried to talk with them, but those greedy little scumbags in Tower 1 didn't want to share their supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground, drying up like a raisin while other people watch. I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need so I could last long enough to watch everyone else die. Hey guys, thanks for coming. Just relax and enjoy. Feel free to chat. Always happy to do that. This game's got me really intrigued because, like, I don't know if there's much to it other than just walking around and seeing kind of what happened. But I'm interested. It seems, I mean, the art and everything just looks very nice. You know, it's like kind of realistic, but also kind of has like Borderlands-ish kind of vibe to it. I don't know. It's kind of cartoony-ish, but not really.
I could almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
Almost.
I hope I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
Alright, so we'll see. So this is... Why are you saying the fourth tower? Isn't this just the third tower? Alright. I just can't get over it. Haddon gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. The past week I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms at him as to push him off the tower. don't think this will ever get old. I can tell Heading loves it. I bet he just shoves them off an accident. Like, who does that? That's high up off the ground. Nah, fuck that guy. I couldn't be more frustrated right now. We're running out of water, running out of the building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times a day, he pretends he's going to push me off the tower. I swear if I do fall someday, it'll be his fault. I knew it. Did not really care for it, did he? Yesterday, Heading fell off the tower. Jesus. I don't know how it happened, but it was a shame, especially since he had the key to most of our water chests. We'll need to break the locked ones open soon, since we almost emptied all those. I know I shouldn't laugh about somebody getting pushed off these towers, but like, I called it. That's kind of fucked, though. Who pretends to shove somebody off of a tower? Up. You leave a note up here. Alright.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
Stack of planks. Hey look, stack of planks.
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
A note of ambition. Out of everyone on this earth, our families were the only ones who took the water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building. We were mocked and told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we are the ones who deserve to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, but are still so evasive. We've been building for so long. But we're not done yet. We have farther to go. We will climb the clouds. Son of Zilchar. This evening, Kevin made a really cheesy speech about how we alone will prevail and how we're the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honestly the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot considering the other stuff he's been saying lately. He also keeps referring to himself in the third person and only responds to us if we call him the son of Zilchar. Reminds me of the cult I was in. You guys ever are at college and you guys hear of a church group called Xenos? I'm just letting you know it is a very cult-ish Christian group. I mean, they're all nice people, but I feel their beliefs are very backwards and kind of oppressive towards women, you know, making them think that they have to be stay-at-home mothers. So by all means, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, freedom of religion and all that stuff for sure, but just you know, be careful or something.
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms.
It is really nice.
It's peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never
Hey
once
there,
stopped
nice
to
guy.
appreciate what we'd spent our lives building.
How are you doing tonight?
I only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them.
Or today,
so
or
we could
wherever,
prolong
whatever
our
it is,
lives.
wherever you're at.
But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
Ooh. Huh. That's a cool little game. It was chill. I liked it. I think I might be playing. What should I play next? Cube Escape Collection. Let's try this one out. I don't really know. Some of these games I got just because they're on sale, they looked interesting, but. Alright. Let's see how this Rusty Lakes Cube Escape Seasons. I'll use the arrows around. Christ. Not a fan of that. It's a piece of a photo.
All that you touch, you sneeze.
Okay. Let's hang that up. Oh, hey, a photo. You know, I have played a couple other games by the same creator, and they're all got that same woman in them. I think. Huh. Guess we'll see. Mental health and fishing, but that was it. Can I eat Harvey eggs? Egg square. I wonder if that's something. I'm not a fan of these bugs that are crawling around. Okay, so let's see. Is there any game that you would like to see play? I'm just kind of relaxing. Might play Rocket League with a friend. Uh, he's not really responding, so we'll see. Um, just kind of wanna. I just kind of wanted to relax a little bit before I actually got going to bed. It's one. Uh, huh. I know that there's always a little bit more to these than I expect.
All that you touch, you sneeze.
All that I
All
touch
that
that
you touch,
chain.
you sneeze.
I mean, I get that. What is this? I don't know. I don't know. Do you have any ideas? What should I do? I eat Arby's egg. Alright, guys, I'm going to sign off for the night. Have a good night.